Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode 3 of Season 5 here in the Career Mode RTG. It's time for a couple of players to make their debuts today, that being new arrival Tom Davies in central midfield. Brought him in from Germany to bring him back to the UK after, of course, he will have left Everton earlier in his career. Very, very good technically, and should be quite a good balance with him in midfield alongside Oscar Hill, who has now risen to 75 overall. We've had some more growth elsewhere in the squad as well. As you can see, Elliot Lee's now 76. Morales is up to 75, very much closing in on Suarez Garcia at 76. But also making his debut today will be our new 6'5" goalkeeper, Angus Gunn. We had a bit of a mix-up in negotiations with Dean Henderson in the last episode. As happens in real life, negotiations fall through all the time. Slightly frustrating in the manner in which it went down in yesterday's episode, but it is what it is. We shall crack on with actually some big games today. Brighton at home is certainly winnable, and then we've Liverpool away before Arsenal bring themselves up from London to the Abbey Stadium. I will be selecting the opposition starting 11 myself rather than letting the AI start kids against me for the big clubs. You'll have to let me know in the comment section. I probably won't do that for teams like Brighton and, you know, lower level teams, Cardiff, Leicester, etc., because they should play their strongest 11 against me anyway. It's the big teams that are going to start weakened side against us. Palace started their strongest 11, we drew 2-2. Watford started a strong 11, we drew 0-0. United started kids, so we won 5-0. And then we lost 2-1 to Forest in the simulated game, and unfortunately out of the Carabao Cup on penalties to Sunderland. So we shall hopefully get ourselves some points against Brighton, although I'm not overly confident against Liverpool or Arsenal. I'd be happy with, well, in fact, I'd be delighted with 4 points today, to be honest. So let's jump into the first game, see how we get on. Do drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further videos. I have sent my youth scouts out. They are currently searching in the USA, England and Denmark. So we shall wait and see who comes back there. Just to give you an update on the other youngsters we currently have at the club. Elliot Bailey, 90 to 94 potential for him now. 91 to 94 for Colin Cooper. Really hoping his physicals... Well, basically, I'm hoping he gets quicker because his technicals I can grow. If he gets quicker, acceleration goes up, sprint speed I can train, then he's going to be an incredible striker in a few seasons' time. Rob Gray, 84 to 90 potential for him from Scotland. So genuinely good promise there. Dennis Tremblay, we're still waiting to find out whether he's going to be any good or not. Patrick Turner, 88 to 94. Certainly looking forward to seeing how he improves. What's his strength currently? Not that high at 58. And Rizzo, this year's Scout Future Star, 63 rated, 77 to 94 potential for him on the right-hand side of midfield. Waiting to see how those parameters narrow. I will hopefully be able to get us some decent points today, but we'll wait and see. Currently flying high in 8th, my debut Premier League season, but that may all change today. Right, Brighton, Matthew Ryan in goal for them. Bustos, Wallace, Duffy and Navarro at left back. Karamo, Grassi, Diawara and Solly March in the midfield, with Pascal Gross centre forward, and then Viseu up top. Baba Diawara in their midfield, the guy that used to play for Napoli. He's 86 rated, so Tom Davies is going to have his work cut out on his debut, trying to deal with one of, well, at this stage of the save, one of the best players in midfield in the league at 86 rated in Diawara. Karamo is quite quick on the right-hand side as well, so we're going to have our work cut out there too. But Matt Penny deals with that very nicely indeed, so maybe we'll be able to keep him quiet. Sabi across there to Tom Davies, who quickly gets that forward to Suarez Garcia. Can we get Tom Davies an assist in his opening 7 minutes as a Cambridge United player? Yes, we can. On the quick counter, Suarez Garcia makes it Cambridge 1, Brighton 0. I questioned Garcia in the build-up, mentioning that Morales was catching him up with rating. Doesn't matter at the minute because Suarez Garcia is one of the main goal scorers in our side. Tom Davies has been on the field in a Cambridge shirt for 7 minutes and already has an assist. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come for the rest of the season. What a signing he could turn out to be. What a finish as well. Viseu Gross through to Caramo. Good save by Angus Dunn, but somehow Felipe Vizeu's been able to get to it, and they've equalised immediately, Brighton. Decent save from Gunn in the first place, but good football from Brighton, to be fair. And he's palmed that away, knocked him off his feet, and it's just fallen straight to the Brighton man, rather than the two Cambridge United players that were loitering around him. And unfortunately, Perillo just... Jaden Bogle even ran too far to the left and they couldn't get back to the right. Okay, game back on again. That didn't take them long, did it? Wilson with the throw. Back there to Tom Davies. In there to Suarez Garcia. Oscar Hill's actually got a bit of space. What's he shooting like on his right? Oh, on his right foot from distance. His left foot, we know, is woeful. But that wasn't that bad on his right. And it was moving back towards goal as well, knuckling a little bit. Unfortunately, just a little bit too far wide. Gross into Vizeu. Diawara. He just stood there, Tom Davies. He's going to get booked for that. Probably rightly so. Gross went to knock it past him, and we just stood there. Oh no, it was Diawara that went to knock it past him. Just flattened him. Right. Pascal Gross to take the free kick. It's very central, so do well to score directly from here. Looks like it might be Sonny March to strike it. It is, and that's floated well wide. Tom Davies at the heart of everything in this game so far. Caramo. Back to Grassi again. Caramo. Grassi. Gross. Diawara. Through to Gross again. Off the inside of the post. Brighton very nearly taking a 2-1 lead. Inside Suarez Garcia, and then Uno's set away again. Very, very late on in this first half. I am going to need to whip the ball in sooner rather than later. Hill finds Suarez Garcia. Oh, it's a lovely ball through to Wilson, who I think was offside. No, he wasn't. I could have sworn he was about 3 yards off. Harry Wilson, in the stoppage time at the end of the first half, puts us back in front. Brighton may have hit the post, but we squeezed it in. Who played him on then? I'm really not sure. Questions of the keeper as well. He's run at that, Matt Ryan, and they're not really made any attempt to save it. That's very strange goalkeeping. I'll have a look at the replay there. I could have sworn he was offside. We'll slow it down here. And, oh no, look, the far side of the field, the right back has played him on. I was paying attention to these three defenders in front of me, and as Suarez Garcia is going to play that ball there. It's the man at the very top of the screen that's playing him on. Lovely ball through the gap by Suarez Garcia, and Harry Wilson tucks it home as the keeper makes a mistake. We're back in front again. Having a good season in the Premier League, Harry Wilson. Solly March around the corner to Diawara, out wide to Solly March again, forward to Pascal Gross. Cross could come in here and does so, headed away by Perella. March brings it down. Here's Grassi, forward to Caramo. Diawara, Gross, Caramo again. Oh, nicely into Vizeu. That one pass made all the difference. Just had them going sideways. Quite comfortable with them there on the edge of the box. And then it just opened up there. And quick early strike. Vizeu has his and Brighton's second of the game. That guy looks exactly the same as Suarez Garcia. It's quite disconcerting.
This is going to be kitchen sink time, Martin, now. Plenty of long balls into the box, trying to get on. In with a chance, and they've scored. Hat-trick.
I'm going to show you where I aimed that pass. That, I couldn't say anything because I'm aiming that pass across there to my guy that's free in the midfield. How is that going to lock onto him there? Help me out. Vizeu scores a stunning hat-trick. And we might well be losing.
Believe as well here.
The handbacks. Cross can come in. Still trying to send him down the line. Here's Jahan Baks. Nice tackle by Wilson, but I think the final whistle is going to go, and indeed it does. Defeat against Brighton, thanks to Vizeu hat-trick. Things started off brilliantly for us there, going 1-0 up after 7 minutes. I was like, oh, we might be onto something here. No, the only thing we were onto was the defeat. City beat Fulham, Man United beat Arsenal, Chelsea draw away from home against Southampton, and Spurs are yet to play. We have Liverpool next. If things were difficult enough against Brighton, then it's certainly going to be a step up against Liverpool, isn't it? I'm so annoyed. Right, Liverpool starting lineup. Alisson in goal. Zappacosta, Van Dijk, Elvedi and Robertson at the back. Robertson's 87 rated now as a left back. Fabinho, Keita and Henderson, with Salah, Iñaki Williams and Sadio Mane as the front three. Playing in a false nine, they've got Batshuayi, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Shaqiri on the bench. Options, certainly. This is going to be very difficult. Williams, he's got the run of Mane on the left. Is he going to use him? He is. Sadio Mane played in. Cross could be delivered and is headed away by Getrauda. Counter-attack is on. Harry Wilson playing against his former team at his former ground, of course. So hopefully he can put in a decent performance. We'll look for Savi there. And across for Uno. No, Zappacosta sticks a leg out and Alisson does get to it. If I can win this though. He's not back in his goal yet. Hill! I mean, it was on target and it was going in, but Alisson got back. Would have been a hell of a goal. Back up wide to Jordan Henderson. Here's Mo Salah. And Iñaki Williams. Worried about it. Oh, great agility. I'm worried about his pace more so than his agility, but that was brilliant to step away from the challenge. Uno has made a run. Oh, but Fabinho does what Fabinho does best and breaks up play. 20 minutes in, it's still 0-0 here at Anfield. We've got Andrew Robertson on the back foot and Fabinho given away by Elvedi. Harry Wilson not got the electric pace to get away. Uno can be played in here though. We'll turn, we'll look to put it back. I need someone to make me a decent run. They haven't. Wilson will get this back to Tom Davies, the former Evertonian, scores at Anfield! He got an assist in game number 1. He scored a cracker in game number 2. The former Everton man fires back against his previous biggest rivals. I don't know whether he's from Everton. Obviously he came through Everton's youth system. I don't know if he is genuinely an Evertonian. But that was a hell of a strike from the edge of the box. Alisson beaten. We lead at Anfield. But we led against Brighton and we still didn't get anything from that one. So I won't get carried away. Jordan Henderson. Tackled by Suarez Garcia. Turns well. Oscar Hill. Harry Wilson's made a good move, but Naby Keita steps in. Just glancing up to see the run of Harry Wilson, and as I did so, Naby Keita leapt in to take the ball away from me. Mane gets that quickly forward to Iñaki Williams, who has been dangerous throughout this game. His footwork is next level so far, Iñaki Williams. It's been really, really tough to play against. That wasn't the best of clearances initially from Perella, but Matt Penny will just pump it away. Savvy might have 96 jumping, but he's still not going to beat Virgil van Dijk in the air. Here's Jordan Henderson. Nice tackle by Jayden Bogle, and we will work it away. Liverpool difficult to play against so far. We'll look for Uno over the top, though, and knock it long. And he's got the legs to get there, but not the finish on the end of it. He did get caught from behind, though. And he might be in trouble here, Zappacosta. No foul, or no card given for the foul, sorry. Harry Wilson. We've had an Evertonian score against Liverpool. Can we have a former Liverpudlian score against Liverpool? No, off the wall. There's still time, though. Uno will deliver the corner. Sabi goes up. Virgil van Dijk wins the header. Uno delivers again. It drops to Getrauda. Back to Tom Davies, maybe for 2. Nope. Fabinho forward to Iñaki Williams. There's Mane. Andy Robertson on the overlap. Getrauda being drawn out of position here. And it's a good ball in. Perella flicks it on well. Oh, Henderson's stolen it away from me, though. Good save by Gunn at his near post. Tom Davies getting booked again. Got a yellow card in each of his 2 appearances so far now, Tom Davies. Jordan Henderson delivers the corner. It's decent, but Penny will get there to clear it away. Liverpool looking to get themselves an equaliser before half-time if they can, but time in the first half is running out. I mean, we scored in like the 4th minute of stoppage time in the first game, so there's no reason why they can't do the same, but Angus Gunn denies them with a great save down low. He struck that very hard, the man from midfield. It was Naby Keita. Great first time hit, flying towards that bottom corner, but all 6'5" of Angus Gunn palms it away. Corners come in from Mo Salah, delivered in well, won by Fabinho, and Gunn's there again. Harry Wilson, Bogle on the overlap. Can we start the second half with a bang? Scored early doors against Crystal Palace in game number 1. Oh, and Savi's played in there, and Virgil van Dijk makes a mistake. Can't deal with the pace. might have all the strength in the world, but if you can't keep up with the man that's running next to you, you can't use it. Sabby makes it Cambridge 2, Liverpool 0 here. And this time, the AI don't have the excuse of having played a weakened team. This is genuinely the strongest team they could have put out because I selected it for them. And they're still 2-0 down. Bogle. Suarez Garcia. We apparently are quite good at scoring goals at the beginning of halves. Here's Salah. Around the corner there to Iñaki Williams. He's got the pace. And the footwork again. The shot on his left foot was woeful. Iñaki Williams' footwork out of this world at times. I have to be honest. I can't keep up with him. The speed at which he changes direction. And just generally the speed he has in general. But thankfully, on that occasion, and on every occasion thus far, his finishing has been left wanting. Vino. Oh, that burst of pace from Iñaki Williams. That has to be a foul. I can't cope with him. I just quite simply cannot cope with Iñaki Williams. Certainly making me think about either signing him later in this save or in another save. He's destroyed Getraude there, picking up a yellow card. Mane and Salah stood over it. Looks like it's going to be Salah to take. It's on target. I don't know whether that was the keeper or the post. I didn't hear a post sound. Across to Elliot Lee, who's come off the bench now. Sabby's making that run, but can't be found. Not by Elliot Lee, at least, but Harry Wilson did well enough. Well, speaking of Iñaki Williams' feet, to be fair, Sabby's weren't that bad there either. Uno will drill this into the middle, and Virgil van Dijk will get rid of it by his keeper. I tried to pass that, but unfortunately, it seems he went for a shot instead. Salah, Zappacosta and Oxlade-Chamberlain off the bench here now. Van Dijk nicely forwards to Salah. Liverpool have played some really nice football at times, but they just haven't really threatened Angus Gunn's goal. He has been called into a couple of saves, and that free kick a moment ago was off the post, not a stop by the keeper. And Iñaki Williams fires wide. Time and time again, they missed the target. That was his final action of the game. Not sure who's going to come on in his place. Might be Michy Batshuayi, actually, and indeed it is. 2 new striker signings at Liverpool this season, and neither, so far, able to get them in front. But to be fair, Michy's just on, so perhaps I'm being slightly critical. Suarez Garcia. Oh, Sabby. Van Dijk makes the mistake again, but is able to make up for it by getting the secondary block in, and he's gone off now, Virgil van Dijk. Replaced by Sensei. Still 2-0. Harry Wilson will get that back on his left and then look to whip it for Sabby. It's Perella still in the box there for the centre-back from the corner. But Liverpool will clear their lines. No, they won't. I've got it back again. Sabby around the corner to Suarez Garcia. Looking for Sabby again. Cleared away. It is going to be victory for us here, though, Anfield. I'm certain of it with just 8 minutes to go. It's still 2-0.
They're not going to get much out of it.
Corner for Liverpool. Suarez Garcia has just gone off and Morelos has come on. Getraude still dominating at the back, though. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain will try and create something else for Liverpool here. Into Mane. Someone ended up on the floor. It was Mo Salah. Mane still jinking left and right on the edge of the box. Michy Batshuayi back to Naby Keita. All round the corner nicely to Michy. Gunn with the save. Angus Gunn from point-blank range keeps his clean sheet. And provided I don't concede from the second phase of play, which we won't, Angus Gunn, despite 10, to be fair, Liverpool, 10 shots created. I've had 9. A very attack-minded game from both sides, but we're going to be the ones that come out on top. Fair play to Liverpool. They certainly tried their hardest here to get the victory, but Uno could make this 3 at the end. Oh, what a save from Alisson. Ziegler will try and get it back into middle, and Elvedi cannons off him out for a corner. We could make it 3. We won't, though. That should be... I'll hit this first time because the... Oh! That deflection was going and looping well, but Alisson's behind it. A 2-0 win against the full-strength Liverpool side at Anfield. Manchester United had the excuse that, you know, the AI screwed them over by selecting a weak side. I picked Liverpool's strongest 11 there, and we still came out on top, although it was the extra shot that made the difference. Although, to be fair, 2-goal advantage. Very, very even game. 5 shots on target each. Just 1 shot more for me. 50% pass accuracy each. 87% pass accuracy each. But 3 points for us and no points for them. Brighton just go and beat Arsenal. So clearly, not the only shock of the day. Up next for us is Arsenal. Arsenal starting lineup: Bernd Leno in goal, 5 at the back, Carvajal, Kehler, Maguire, Lascelles and Hakimi. Alex Torreira. Lucas Torreira and Wilfred Ndidi in the midfield with Bergwijn. Can't remember who's up top for them. It was Bergwijn, someone else, and Bacalo. Bergwijn, Meunier, and Bracalo. Carvajal to Bergwijn again. Building well here, Arsenal. They are going to have to rely on their wing-backs to push forward, I think, in this 5 at the back formation. And then they're going to have to be wary of being caught on the counter if those wing-backs get forward. Dani Carvajal is 86 rated, so he's certainly going to be improved from his normal default self, and his normal default self at the beginning of any career mode is already pretty tasty as a right-back. Lucas Torreira jinking around well, and well, the one thing he hasn't improved on, evidently, is his shooting. Dani Carvajal. He'll inside to Tom Davies, having to run around Ndidi, but finding Sabi, who finds Suarez Garcia. Defending really well, Arsenal. They're quite tight to me at all times, meaning I don't really have the space to do what I want to do. Having to rely on lucky deflections like that. We'll drill it into the middle. Cleared away by the defender. Can we challenge there with Penny? We can't. Bergwijn knocks it down to Lucas Torreira. 35 minutes played. Arsenal definitely the better side. We were better against Brighton. We were definitely the better team against Brighton, but lost. And we were probably level with Liverpool performance-wise and won. But now we're certainly not on form against Arsenal. We've gone dominating and lose, playing average and winning, and now we're not playing very well and we're losing again. Good strike by Ndidi, but it's been coming. I can't deny it. Nice little 1-2. Cracking finish. Carlo again. Nice ball down the line to Hakimi, who's raced onto it and cut back well. Good delivery. Penny's in the way, thankfully. Really dangerous move from Arsenal at the beginning of the half. Waiting for Sabi to get into space, which he did do, but I think he just drifted offside, so I'm actually quite grateful for that interception there. Davies will look for Uno. This time, Sabi was onside, but he didn't play it to him. Gave me control of Harry Wilson all the way out wide on the wing. It was a horrid misplaced pass that cost us something against Brighton. And on that occasion, it was another misplaced pass. Or not even a misplaced pass. The ball went where I wanted it to. It just gave me control of the wrong bloody player. And I could have sent Sabi away to give us the equaliser, to get us something here against Arsenal. But as things stand, we're still on course for nothing. Driving forward from left back. Cross could come in here. Still in some space. Turn was good, but Perella will get that away. Sabi will chase after this. Really got many options to pass that to, actually. Davis, Hill. Good run by Uno, and he's in behind here. Carvajal will try and close him down. Carvajal is quite quick. I'll whip this towards the back post. Oh, Dani Carvajal does get back to me. Superb defending from the Spaniard. Unai Emery pleased with his defensive efforts thus far. Penny across there to Harry Wilson. Oh, good save by Leno. Struck that very firmly there, Harry Wilson. Uno will deliver a corner again. It's another good one, and Bernd Leno underneath it. This time around, Jayden Bogle trying to get to that first, which he did, but he's only given Arsenal a throw. It's Carvajal across to Ramsey again. Out wide, looking for Bergwijn. Nice tackle by Penny. Looking for Ziegler, but picked up well by Dani Carvajal. Trying to break on them quickly because they're pushing bodies forward. Like this, Dani Carvajal. Lovely ball out wide to Hakimi. Again, their wing-backs are well forward. So I need to get the ball off them and go back the other way as quickly as possible. But because they're committing so many men forward, I'm having to commit a lot of men backwards. It's meaning that Sabi is left on his own up top against 3 defenders. And even though there's only minimal amount of people on their team left back from any attack, I've got minimal amount of people left forward from any attack. So it's actually not being as detrimental to Arsenal's defensive players as I hoped it would be. Suarez Garcia is going to arrive here and hopefully equalise. Good block by Jamal Lascelles. Oh, and Hakimi wins that header too. Now here comes Granit Xhaka. Tom Davies will deliver the corner. It's a decent whip. Oh, what a goal that would have been from Suarez Garcia, but it's over. Ramsey across there to Granit Xhaka. Meunier through the gap. I was going to say he's overplayed that, but Kamano apparently is absolutely rapid. I don't know anything about his pace, but My God, he sprinted at that as fast as I've seen anyone move for a while. Here's Bergwijn trying to get it off him with Oscar Hill, which we've done well, but it will drop to Kehrer. Still, Arsenal keep possession, which they've done superbly well throughout the game. He says as they play misplaced pass, as I then play misplaced pass, give it back to them. And again, their possession play is what keeps them with the ball away from it. Oh, Danny Carvajal showing off there. There's no need for that, but this is going to be the final whistle when Subby gets to this, I would have thought. And indeed it is. It's a 1-0 defeat against Arsenal. That's frustrating. At the beginning of the episode, I envisaged 3 points. I said I'd be delighted with 4. I envisaged 3, a win against Brighton and then defeat against Liverpool and Arsenal. As it happens, we've gotten the 3 points that we expected to get, just with the win there rather than there. I expected those 2 results to basically be the other way around. So I can't be too disheartened from that. We're sat 10th currently after 7 games, 4 points above the drop. Wow. Wolves, Palace and Southampton all without a win in the opening 7 games, although Palace do have an extra game to play, which is in hand against either Fulham or Leicester. Sorry, anyone else on 6? Fulham, Leicester or Liverpool. Liverpool on just 5 points from 6 games, so perhaps their defeat to us wasn't too out of the ordinary, considering the season they're having to this point. Although Arsenal just beat me, and that was their first win of the season. Strange. Really strange goings on so far. Everton lead the way. Chelsea in second. Last year's champions Spurs in third. And Brighton, the side that beat us at the beginning of the episode, up in 4th. We're 8 points off the Champions League spots. 7 points away from 5th. So we're certainly a lot closer to the relegation zone at this stage. But hopefully that will improve. Tomorrow's episode, we have Leicester, Cardiff, Newcastle and then Chelsea. So we'll probably sim Leicester. Actually, Cardiff is going to be the home game. I'll sim Cardiff. I'll play Leicester away. We'll play Newcastle away. And we'll play Chelsea at home in tomorrow's episode. And for now, that's all for today. So I will see you in tomorrow's episode. Goodbye.